So when we played on Wednesday, when Sabotage wasn't working, we improved. I think. Oh yeah, we improved the amount of silica coming out, so that the aluminium would be working better, so that the heat sinks would build, so the cooling systems would build, so the turbo motors would build. Yeah. You guys just completed a level 6 hype train. Thank you so, so much. Crazy people. So it looks like the first one's, or first one, is filling up. So the manifold should work okay once that happens. I don't know if we're going to have enough going through, but we'll see. Oh, it looks like we already have enough heat sinks coming through for the cooling systems to actually work. That's nice. And make sure that everything else is keeping up. The nitrogen might not be, but that might just be a nitrogen gas being weird. And because we have 2 trains delivering it, it might be... That could be something. What if... What if we put a little container here? Don't know if this is going to help or hinder, but we will try it. So if I put a fluid buffer in the line here. Yeah, Mark II pipes might help too. Get it moving quicker. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. I wasn't sure if we were bringing in enough for that to be worth it, but I think we might be. I need to go grab some plastic. Hello, Aliana. Thank you for the hydrate. I will drink the remainder of my coffee. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, doing a work thing, boring but sadly necessary. Oh dear. Yeah, just started and running low on coffee. Good thing that stream got off with a bang. Yeah, thank you. It's only just because it's my first coffee of the day, so I usually have one before stream and then get a fresh one for stream. But yeah, that's coffee gone. I do have water with me today though, so at least I remembered to make sure to be hydrated. I think that's all of the pipes up here. And to level 2. Mark 2, whatever. But yeah, that's probably a good shout. I always forget about Mark 2 pipes because I just, like, before this run, I've never really been at the point where I've needed them. I think that's it. Cat decided this morning I had failed to provide her with enough attention before having a morning shower and proceeded to knock over 2 pieces of furniture. One into the bathroom door and scared the heck out of me. Well, at least she didn't knock it into the bathroom door so badly that you couldn't get out, because that could have been a thing. I'm assuming you're not locked in the bathroom by your cat. But yeah, you must give cats all the attention. That is what we are made for. You have to push it away from the door. Not strong enough to move anything that heavy. Oh, thank God. Is she okay? She didn't knock anything over that hurt her. Oh, your cat. Oh, no. That was lucky. Oh, if you fancy sharing photos, we have a dedicated channel in our Discord server for sharing pet photos if you fancy joining. Thank you, Soup. Oh, she's fine. Have 2 cats from the same litter. She's a full kilo heavier than her sister and has all the grace of a reversing dump truck with a broken exhaust. That is amazing. I've not heard that phrase before. That's great. It's like I've heard people say grace of a reversing dump truck, but not a reversing dump truck with a broken exhaust. That's great. Actually, we don't need it to be all the way out here, so let's just get rid of that. Her sister jumps off onto the banister for attention, like she's gliding up there and effortlessly struts. The heavy one scrambles up, usually after an attempt or 2, and wobbles the whole time. Oh! I feel for the wobbly one. It's like I am not graceful. I am clumsy. And I dread to think what I would, like, how bad I would be if I hadn't done ballet as a kid. And then dance as a teen. Like, I would have so little coordination. Okay, let's have a little look at how the turbometers are going now. You wanted to do ballet as a kid, was never allowed to. Aw. I feel like it's a very good thing for kids that are not, like, massively physically active, but still, like, could do with having some coordination. Like, there'll be dance things that I'm sure you could find go to now, if that's something that you still want to do. Okay, we have lots of heat sinks. We should be making 12 cooling systems a minute now, which is how much this needs. To make 3 turbo motors. If I actually put this down to making 2 per minute. Now I want all my future kids to stumble around all over the place, no coordination at all. As long as you don't mind your stuff being broken. That seriously would have been a consideration, I think. And also having to go to Annie all the time. Aside from the overwhelming performance anxiety, I don't think my nose could handle it. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I feel you. I am just sort of trying to get physically active again after so many years of not bothering. For no other reason. And, yeah. My body doesn't like me anymore. I really wish I'd kept it up from when I was a kid, but things happen. Interests change. And, your parents tell you you'll regret it when you're older. You don't believe them. I'm just trying to do, like, a little bit of exercise every day, as much as possible. So, I'm usually okay, but just, like, if I get particularly exhausted from something like last weekend, it's very difficult to start doing stuff again. Like, I was completely exhausted from traveling last weekend, and then, like, and because I was, like, busy and traveling, like, I didn't do it other than, like, walking everywhere. And then, like, I just completely, like, got straight out of the habit again. So I've had to make myself do it the last couple of days. And it's so hard. Played a lot of Laser Quest in late teens, early 20s. That was surprisingly good exercise. No way to have time or money for that now. Oh, that's a shame. Bet if you kept it up, you'd be like a champ at that. I was so bad at Laser Quest as a kid. I'd enjoy it sometimes, as long as I was with the right friends. Tried being physical again. Went swimming once and I had to have a dog cut her neck open. I think that's the word saying no. Was it directly related? Because that could just be an unfortunate coincidence. Yeah, I used to really like swimming as well. I really should see if I can find a place. Like, I've got the problem where I feel self-conscious. Like, I know nobody cares, and there are people bigger than me going swimming, but like, I feel self-conscious, but I also can't see without my glasses. it would be swimming is quite difficult for me to go on my own. Not related at all. Swimming's best way to move without knees giving up. Yeah. It's definitely something the doctor suggested my mom when she got arthritis was swimming, but she never did swimming when she was younger, so she just never took to it so much, which is a real shame, because I think it would have benefited her. Have glasses, blind without them, can confirm swimming is not great. I actually have a little bit of a story. When I was a kid and going swimming with I think I went swimming with my mom once. Like she didn't swim, she just kind of waited around for me and my sister. Like I needed to go to the bathroom, but I didn't have my glasses on, so I went into the men's. I got such weird looks and I didn't realize why until I left. Like, it's so embarrassing. Extra wonky knees, got hit by a car 10-ish years ago. Ooh, soup. That sucks a lot. Not been quite right since. Or at all right since. Hey, having head submerged, which doesn't help. Blind, panicking, wild is not fun times for anyone. Embarrassing, or just ahead of the timeline. Dude. Yeah, I'm fine with having my head submerged because been swimming since I could, basically. Mum made sure, because she couldn't swim until she was older, she made sure me and my sister got swimming lessons when we were little. But yeah, it's a thing. Now it's just, now I literally just can't see, and I'd need a friend who was around and keeping an eye on me. Make sure I don't do anything dumb. Okay, so we are really low on... Oh, I need to fix this, because that's been annoying me for a while. Yeah. Weird thing, my eyes will go completely blind if I try opening them underwater, nothing but blur. I've never actually tried opening my eyes underwater, only ever with goggles. So it's, yeah, it's a thing. I guess I could see if I can get prescription goggles, but they'd be like, bet they'd be kind of expensive, and especially as my eyes are so shit, frankly. I do need to go get my eyes tested again. It's been like 3 years. So yeah, I need to do that, and then maybe I'll get my prescription and see how much it actually would be. Because I have very bad eyes. Oh, you did have swimming lessons. You hate being underwater, but didn't float unless it was a dead man's float. Oh, Cardi. My daughter, on the other hand, learned to swim underwater unaided before she was even 1. She's basically a mermaid. Profoundly disconcerting watching a 2-year-old just diving underwater effortlessly. I bet it is. That would be really strange for me. Hello, welcome to the channel, TLGK. How many hours do you have in this world? I have 230. Some of them have been just like chatting and waiting around for things to happen, but Most of them have been building. So we do have a lot of buildings, platforms with machines on them. We do have some actual buildings. How many hours are falling? Well, I'm sure you could work that out. So you've seen most of them, I think. Going to give this game another try when 1.0 hits. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I'm definitely going to be playing this game again when 1.0 hits. You've only got 8. Well, welcome to the obsession. Yeah, and this is only in this world. Like, this is quite close to the end of getting everything sent to Fix It Corp. So it's like this has been a lot of work and a lot of fun. How far have you got in 8 hours? I have this really bad habit of not wanting to build big buildings or anything and just fit machines around the landscape. It never works. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been a lot of work and a lot of accidents. Well, let's say incidents, because accidents infer that it wasn't my fault when it always is. Usually me being impatient. Okay, so what I was going to go look at was Caterium. So we have a Caterium factory. Just unlock coal. That's pretty good for 8 hours in, actually. Is it your first run? Oh god, man, of course you've got the train conductor logo on your username. Yeah, you're doing very well. Unlocking coal at the point you're at in the game. This game has so many hours in it. No, I haven't played Stationers. I have heard of it though. I've heard it's good. Is it the one that's a lot of very specific things that you need to make sure you do? The Astroneers is the one that's a bit more chill, isn't it? Do you play it? Because, like, if I was going to play... Like, there's a few games I've been thinking about trying, but that I'd like to at least have one person in chat that would be able to help me if they're around. Okay, so you're making 240. You're using 36. Six and a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 and a bit. I'm gonna remove this tree because why not? Change the conductor rack on something else. Yeah, that's 50 gift sub icon now. You crazy person, you. Okay, so you are making exactly enough. Yeah, Ashton is the cartoony one. Station is a case of quick, make a pressurized room so you can take your helmet off to eat, drink in, and then set up a solar panel so you don't run out of water. Set up an ice crusher and a bottle filler so you can replenish your water supply. Then a hydroponic setup before you run out of food. Yeah, That sounds like a lot when you first start playing a game. Is that still in early access? It's tutorials, but still it takes the concepts of survival quite literally. Yeah. Nah, I was just curious because it'd probably be good to have like a mode where all that stuff, like the initial stuff that you need live, is set up for you, and then you continue from there, so you can learn to build like new stuff and not have the panic of, oh my god, I can't breathe, I can't eat, I can't drink. But yeah, I'd be curious about that because I watched somebody play it, but they had the problem that the game, they were gonna follow tutorials, but the game had just had an update which had broken the tutorials. The beginner setting does give you a fair amount of time, and there's a create mode. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought then. I get this streamer is always quite unforgiving on himself. Oh, gotta look for a work meeting. No worries, Aliana. Thank you for being here. Okay, so that is a Mark 3 belt. So that actually needs an upgrade. Upgrade all of you, so we don't forget about you later. That time's done. Okay, so I could either just like go get all of my, thank you for the hydrate. Oh wait, that's 12. Actually increase these to max so that I know what is going on. So you're making 15 a minute, you're using 12 a minute to make 60, so we could... we could like half an overclock to make this 75. I know I'm probably going to change this later, but I just want to see how many this makes. See if it makes sense to do a couple more machines or just like fully overclock everything. Oh, that's why you're not working. I did the same there as well. And there. Okay, So you're now making 480, which we don't need that many for the current amount of smelters. So 45 is making 15, 15 is making 75. So 45 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $315. If we made that do 480, and a bit. I guess we kind of could clock this to 450 and just do 10. So it'd just be another 3 smelters and another 3 constructors. Treat. How many does that conveyor do a minute? 780. Yeah, we're fine. So how did we set these up? The constructors down first. And then line up the smelters with those. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. Like, why was that not lining up with the frame walls that we've just put down? Maybe I should make that frame. I'm gonna make that frame foundation anyway. I'll do that in a minute. We've got all this set up. Because it's good to give it a bit of time after. Okay, that's Mark 5, which is good. Mark 4. Just make these the highest level belts possible. fix this. For these. Oh, need to actually put the product into these as well. That does help. Powered, so I just need... You need that, and then you need to be copied. You need... Oh, I need to go get one more... power thing. Or I have some... Do I have some slugs on me? I do have some slugs on me, so I could just make one. Oh wait, copied the wrong...